There's one.
First road trip in the Model X. Got the whole family. We're going out to see Karen's parents. About to stop at our first supercharger in the Model X.
It's kind of funny that you get on the window because you're not used to it, like being right there.
This window is pretty nice, especially when you're going away from the sun.
I didn't think that I would like it, but I actually love it.
It makes it feel...
I remember when we first got in this, it's like, I didn't like it at all, but it's definitely grown on me. Hey gamers, welcome back to my gaming Let's Play. Hey guys, welcome back to my ASMR channel. Today we're gonna be doing some cool techniques. I'm going back and forth to each ear. Yo, it says AF, that's illegal.
It's autofocus.
It says 2 cuss words, Dad.
AF? The first word is as. Like, A.
Oh. Well.
Brian from I Want Tesla.
Yes, that was me.
Give
I'm
it.
the celebrity.
Give us the inside scoop. Who really is Brian from I Want Tesla?
Oh, I think it's Elon Musk.
Okay, hold on, we'll repeat that. Who really is Elon Musk?
I think he's an alien. He might be from Mars. Maybe he's just trying to get home.
So we got an ET stitch happening here?
Yeah.
Inside scoop on, what's your alter ego's name?
Negative Brian.
I don't watch your channel. Give us the inside scoop on Negative Brian.
Well, he's home right now. Alright, I'll be straight with you. It's just me wearing sunglasses. I haven't told anybody this, but I don't have a brother that looks just like me. I have a brother that looks kind of like me, some people say, but he doesn't really look like me. Negative Brian is just me. I do this with editing.
This actually looks kind of cool right now because you can't really see anything else in the back. It's as if we have a black backdrop.
Well, we do. We've staged this up. We weren't actually swimming. We just dug a hole in the ground. It's all CGI. I don't even have a Tesla.
This entire thing was faked?
Yeah.
For publicity?
Yeah, for the views, for the clicks.
For the subscribers.
Do it for the vlog.
Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And put on post notifications. Are you going to use any of this for your video?
Nope.
Really?
This is when you have really nice in-laws. When they build a house, they put a 220 line out in the garage for you and let you park in the garage, put your car in here. Don't mind the mess. They're just moving in, so really nice. We don't have to stop at a supercharger, even though there's been a supercharger built like 15 minutes from here. 50 amp breaker over to here for us to charge. All right, to launch it, Karen, you put your foot on the brake, your left foot on the brake, you push on the gas pedal all the way, and it comes up launch mode. And then
Where do you see launch
floor
mode
it again.
I was trying to record where it's in launch mode.
Yeah.
And you like took off. You're about to launch.
Not bad overall. If you take in consideration our trip down there, this is our first trip, 524 miles, and an average of 346. That's really not bad considering the fact, fully loaded, 4 people in the car, all of our stuff. I had tools in here, had the whole front full of tools because my in-laws have just moved into the house and I'm helping put up a bunch of stuff for them. Plus we did launch the car a few times. I found out how to use the launch control in the car. Wasn't successful a couple times trying it. I took my neighbor for a ride. He's a pilot. He liked it, but now with the launch control, he's gonna really love it. And so even with using launch control, we were able to get a fairly good watts per mile. So I'm not sure if that's really good watt per mile. If you have a Model X, let me know in the comments down below. We were driving about 10 miles over the speed limit the whole time. Very comfortable ride. I drove the entire time. Karen was in the passenger seat on the way home. So 4 hours, because we did have to stop and charge. We would have made it in one trip, or fully charging from my in-laws' house. But I tried to take my father-in-law out for a drive, and we had just gotten enough miles. So we ended up just stopping anyway. It was pouring down rain, so I didn't videotape that stop at all. We pretty much didn't record much at all on the way home. My battery died, and the battery is way in the back, so it would have been really fun because we saw a Lamborghini Performante on the highway, and once he saw us, he started taking off a little bit, and we played around for a little bit until he had to get off the highway. I have it on the Sentry. I have it on the dash cams. I'll throw that in. Don't know how good that'll be. So I'm gonna finish cleaning out the rest of the car so Karen can take this to work tomorrow, charge it up, and first trip in the books. Autopilot did pretty good. Actually, let me tell you about that. So Autopilot, on the way home, keep in mind, I'm on an older software update. I'm not even on 20, I'm on .15 something, but I just got, as I'm speaking now, I just got a software update. Software update's available, so hopefully we get some really good stuff in this thing. Would have been good to have this before we left the house because Autopilot was really bad, really bad. This says 3.0. It was going good for a while, but in the rain, it would get really confused and it would jam on the brakes. My Model 3 does not do that. At one point when it was raining so hard, it said the side cameras were blocked and red hands popped up on the screen. That again has never happened before. Today I had to take over quite a bit. And that could be some of the software. Hopefully this fixes it. But one of the major things, when the sun was setting or getting lower, there was a bunch of shadows going across the highway. It would jam on the brakes like crazy, weird times. What would seem like for no reason, but it would see a shadow and get scared of it, I guess, scared of its own shadow. And another thing that my wife and I noticed, that when a car was kind of drifting towards the center line, this car would freak out a little bit and jam on the brakes and try to stay behind or speed up even to get away from it. It wouldn't move over at all. It just seemed to just go forward and backward. I'm really hoping that this software update fixes that because I ended up having to drive the last 70 miles without Autopilot because of all the shadows and everything. So
I feel sorry for you.
Other than that, great trip. It was fine the whole way there, and it was fun driving this, very comfortable. Definitely a great choice on the Model X, and this was definite proof that this car was the right choice. Performance was a little excessive, but you know, the car was the right choice. We needed the range to get to her mom's house without really stopping too many times, without having to stop, and this car will do it. The day we left, I charged the car to 90%. Karen drove to work, drove home, and we drove and stopped at the Greenville supercharger for, I think, 15 minutes, and then we made it to her parents' house, no problem. And they're actually, by the next time we go there, they're actually building a supercharger. It's actually, I was going to stop on the way home to videotape it because there's pipes and boxes sticking out of the ground. They're almost done with it. I thought that would be kind of cool to see, but it was raining. It was raining off and on the whole trip home. So that's why there's not much video of that. But if you saw the beginning, it's pretty much the same thing. So many more trips to come and get back to a busy week. Stay awesome, stay positive, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for coming along.
I feel sorry for you.